Hey everyone, and welcome to the Deep Dive. I'm Mark,
I'm Anna.
and we're diving into the world of penny stocks. It can be risky.
Oh, yeah. High risk, high reward.
Exactly right.
Mm.
But, sometimes it's fun to take a look at those. And before we dive in, if you're looking for more financial insights, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, AI Finance Podcast.
Yes.
We've got a ton of great content over there.
Yeah.
And hey, if you're really feeling risky and you want to try to find those meme coins that are going to go up 100x,
Right.
check out the link in the description. We might have a link for you there. I'm just kidding.
You never know.
But we're going to stick to these 5 penny stocks that we found that are that we're going to highlight today.
Okay, sounds
That
good.
are getting some buzz online.
Yeah.
So let's jump right in. The first one is Fortress Biotech.
Fortress Biotech, FBIO.
FBIO. Okay.
And what's interesting about this one is analysts have given it a price target that is 10 times higher than where it's currently trading.
Oh wow, 10 times higher.
Yeah.
What are they seeing?
So Fortress Biotech, they're not a brand new company.
Okay.
They already have 7 prescription products on the market.
Okay, so they're already established.
They are established in the pharmaceutical and biotech space. They've got over 20 programs in development, some on their own and some through partnerships.
Okay, so they're not just a one-trick pony. They've got a few things going on.
Exactly.
Okay.
And speaking of partnerships, they have partnered with AstraZeneca
Oh wow.
to develop a cancer treatment.
Oh, that's great.
So that's pretty major.
Yeah, AstraZeneca's a big name.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal. And so what is it about this new drug that or treatment that they're developing?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's definitely one that needs more research. But what we do know is that the FDA has accepted their new drug application for review.
Okay.
So that's a pretty major step.
That's a big step. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've got, established products, they got a pretty good pipeline, they got a big partnership,
Yeah.
and they got the FDA looking at approving a new treatment.
And there's one more thing, too. There's been some insider buying.
Oh, insider buying. That's
Ah.
always a good sign.
Yeah, it suggests that they believe in the company.
Yeah, those who know what's going on.
Right.
Putting their money where their mouth is. All right. So, Fortress Biotech, definitely on the watch list.
Yeah.
What's next?
Okay, next up is Aduro Clean Technologies.
Aduro Clean Technologies.
ACT.
ACT, okay.
And this one's interesting because they're going from a penny stock to a potential NASDAQ listing.
Oh, wow. From the, the little leagues to the big leagues.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
So Aduro Clean Technologies is tackling plastic waste.
Oh, okay.
They have developed water-based technologies that can recycle plastic and transform crude oil.
So they're hitting 2 big trends there.
Yeah,
The whole ESG, sustainability,
Mm-hmm.
and then alternative sources, beyond fossil fuels.
Exactly. And in this field, validation is really important. Aduro has been awarded patents for their technologies.
Okay.
So that means that it's been reviewed and recognized for its uniqueness.
Patents are a big deal,
Yes,
especially in tech and innovation.
definitely.
So that's good. It's one thing to have a patent, it's another to actually make a splash in the market.
Yeah.
Are they getting any traction?
Yeah, they are. They've partnered with Shell,
Wow. Shell. Okay.
which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, yeah.
And Investing News Network has also recognized them as a top Canadian clean tech stock.
Oh, wow. Okay. So they're getting some recognition for what they're doing.
Yeah.
So we've got, they're tackling a big problem. They've got patents, a partnership with Shell, industry recognition, and they're going for a NASDAQ uplisting. What does that, what does that even mean for them?
So a NASDAQ uplisting means that they'll have access to a lot more investors, especially institutional investors who normally can't invest in penny stocks.
Right.
So it's going to bring in more capital and boost their credibility.
Okay. So Aduro Clean Technologies, definitely one to watch. All right, what's next?
Okay, this next one is working with some big names. SpaceX, Boeing, and even NASA.
Oh, wow. Okay, you got my attention.
Yeah.
Who is this?
It's QLR Technology Group.
QLR.
QLR. And they are in the energy management sector.
Okay. Energy management, so we're talking batteries and all that good stuff.
Yeah, batteries, power grids,
Yeah.
all of that. And what they do is they specialize in carbon fiber thermal management technology.
Oh,
So this ensures that batteries and electronic systems operate safely and efficiently.
okay, so when you're talking about, space rockets and airplanes, yeah, safety is paramount.
Yeah. And so that's where they come in. Their technology is also used in electric vehicles, battery recycling, anything that relies on batteries, really. They're playing a key role in something called the electrification of the circular economy.
Okay, so they're in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good diversification.
Yeah. And their revenue has grown over 890% in the past 3 years.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, it is.
890%. What are they doing to keep that going?
So they're always working on new things. They just partnered with Amprius Technologies to develop next-generation battery technology.
Okay.
And this is going to target the electric aircraft market.
Oh, wow, electric aircraft. That's like the next frontier.
Yeah.
We got electric cars, now we got electric planes coming up.
Yeah.
And so they're positioned to be leaders in that. All right, KLR, another one for the watch list.
Definitely.
What's next?
All right, this next one has some ambitious goals.
Okay.
They're aiming for $1 billion in revenue by 2027.
$1 billion. Okay.
Yeah.
I like ambition. Who is this?
This is IQSTEL.
IQSIL.
IQST.
IQST.
Okay.
And they are a telecommunications and technology services provider.
Yeah. They offer services across a bunch of different high-growth sectors. Telecommunications, fintech, electric vehicles, even the metaverse.
So they're all over the place.
Yeah.
It's okay. I like that. You know, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
So they're diversified. That's good.
And their client list includes IBM and Verizon.
Oh, wow.
So they're working with some big names.
Yeah, they're not playing around.
No.
Okay.
And what's good from an investor standpoint is that they have a strong focus on corporate governance.
Okay.
They have an independent board of directors.
So there's transparency there.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And recently they got an extension on their convertible notes, which accelerates their plans for a NASDAQ uplisting.
Another NASDAQ hopeful.
Eh.
All right, so what does that uplisting mean for them? You know, why is that such a big deal for them?
So there's a big discrepancy between what they're valued at right now and their revenue target.
Okay.
And that NASDAQ uplisting could help bridge that gap.
I see. All right. So IQSTEL, lots of different sectors, good revenue growth, solid clients,
Mm-hmm.
and on the way to NASDAQ. All right, definitely another one to watch. We got one more.
We have one more. And analysts are predicting a potential upside of over 1,000%.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the home run hitter here.
Yeah. It's Mira Pharmaceuticals.
Mira Pharmaceuticals, Mira.
Mira.
Okay.
And they're a preclinical stage biopharmaceutical company.
Preclinical. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're still early stage.
Yeah, they're focused on neurological and neuropsychiatric disorders.
Like what?
Like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, chronic pain, anxiety.
Okay. So big problems that they're trying to tackle.
Yes.
Okay. So they're preclinical, but they have a drug candidate, right?
I do.
What's that called?
It's Khmer 2.
Khmer 2.
Okay.
And what are they seeing with that?
So they recently announced a breakthrough in their studies.
Oh, okay.
Khmer 2 achieved a 100% pain reversal.
100%.
100%.
Wow. So they're not messing around.
Nope.
And it even outperformed FDA-approved treatments for neuropathic pain.
That's right.
Wow. That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
What's the science behind it? How are they achieving those results?
It's a good question. Definitely one that requires more research,
Okay.
but they're also studying it for cancer-related pain.
Okay.
So that's a huge market as well.
So they're trying to hit it from all different angles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're planning to submit an IND application by the end of the year.
Okay.
With human trials starting in early 2025.
So things are moving along.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Mira Pharmaceuticals, definitely a company to watch, but being preclinical,
Yeah.
there's a lot of risk
Well,
involved.
definitely a lot of risk.
But if they hit it big, 1,000% upside, that's pretty amazing. All right. So we've got Fortress Biotech, Aduro Clean Technologies, Cooler Art Technology Group, IQSTEL, and Mira Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, that's our lineup.
5 penny stocks that are getting a lot of buzz,
Yeah.
each with their own story, potential catalysts, levels of risk. And we've just scratched the surface here.
Yeah, definitely.
So if any of these companies sound interesting to you, make sure to do your own research.
Mm-hmm.
Check out their financials, the
Mhm.
management teams, the competition, the overall market.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, if you want more in-depth analysis and insights on these companies or other investment opportunities, you know where to go. AI Finance Podcast.
Yes, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We've got a ton of great content there to help you navigate the world of finance.
Definitely.
So we'll be back soon with another deep dive on a fascinating topic, so stay tuned.
Yeah. It's been really interesting looking at these companies. They're each trying to solve some pretty big problems,
Yeah.
and they have some pretty lofty goals.
Yeah, yeah. And I love that, it's inspiring to see these, these smaller companies pushing the boundaries, whether it's developing these new therapies or finding clean energy solutions or sustainability.
Mm-hmm.
And for investors, they offer the potential for some really significant returns if they're successful.
If they can pull it off, right?
Right, exactly. A lot of potential there.
A lot of potential, but a lot of risk too.
Oh, wait.
I mean, these are dynamic industries. They're changing all the time.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, there's a lot of excitement, but there's also a lot of uncertainty.
Investing in these penny stocks is not for the faint of heart.
No. You got to have a high risk tolerance, that's for sure.
Yeah. And be willing to do your homework.
Oh, absolutely. Research is key.
So when you're looking at these penny stocks, what are some of the things that you're looking for? What are some of the things that would make you hesitate before investing?
Yeah, that's a great question. One of the first things I look at is the management team.
The management team.
Yeah, who are these people?
Right.
What's their track record? Have they been successful in the past?
Mhm.
Are they transparent?
Right.
Are they accountable?
You want to make sure that they're trustworthy.
Exactly. Because a strong management team can really make or break a company.
Yeah. They're the ones steering the ship, so to speak.
Exactly.
So management team, what else?
Another thing I look at is the business plan.
Okay.
Does it make sense? What problem are they trying to solve?
Mm-hmm.
What's their edge, their competitive advantage?
Right.
How are they going to make money?
Right. You don't want it to just be an idea. You want it to be a viable business.
Yeah, exactly.
And what about, when you're looking at their financials, are there any red flags there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You want to look at their financial statements. Are they spending too much money?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a path to profitability?
Okay, yeah.
Are they taking on too much debt? You want to kick the tires, so to speak.
Yeah, make sure the engine's running right.
Exactly.
And also, you have to think about the regulatory landscape.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially for companies in the biotech and pharmaceutical space.
Right.
Lots of regulations, lots of approvals, lots of hurdles to jump through.
It could take years to get a drug approved.
Yeah.
And it costs a fortune.
Yeah.
And there's no guarantee that it's even going to get approved.
Right, exactly. And for clean tech companies, government policies and incentives can have a big impact.
Yeah.
So yeah, regulations are definitely something to keep in mind.
Absolutely. And I know you always say this, but diversification. Diversification.
Always. You never want to put all your eggs in one basket.
Right. Especially with penny stocks.
Yeah, especially with penny stocks. Spread your investments around, reduce your risk.
It's like the golden rule of investing, right?
It is.
And remember, patience is key.
Oh, yeah.
Investing is a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
Don't expect to get rich quick with these penny stocks.
Yeah.
Be prepared for the volatility.
Mm-hmm.
And stick with it for the long haul.
And if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it.
Yeah.
Talk to a financial advisor.
Right.
Get some personalized advice.
Yeah. So let's take a look at one of the companies that we talked about.
Okay.
As an example.
Well,
But let's revisit Fortress Biotech.
FBIO.
FBIO. Yeah.
Yeah.
The biopharmaceutical company with the high price target and the upcoming FDA decision. They seem to have a lot going for them.
Mm-hmm.
But as with any investment, we got to look beyond the hype and really assess the risks.
For sure.
So where do we start with that?
Well, let's start with the management team.
Okay.
Fortress Biotech is led by a group of really experienced executives.
Okay.
They've got decades of experience in the industry. They've successfully brought products to market before.
So they've done it before.
Yeah. So we know they can navigate the complexities of drug development.
So that's a good sign. Okay, management team, check. What about the business plan?
The business plan, they're really focused on a specific niche market.
Okay.
Oncology, dermatology, rare diseases. And they're developing treatments for those areas where there's a big need.
So they're going after a market with a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got those partnerships, right?
Yeah, they've got partnerships with leading research institutions and companies like AstraZeneca,
Right.
which gives them access to great technology and resources.
Yeah, and that can help them get to market faster.
Absolutely.
What about their financials? Are they in a good position to fund their goals?
So, like many biotech companies, Fortress Biotech isn't profitable yet.
Okay.
They're still in the early stages, but they do have a strong balance sheet
Okay.
and they have access to capital.
So they've got money to work with.
Yeah, they have the money to keep going.
Okay, that's good. And they're transparent, right?
Yeah, they've been transparent about their financials,
Okay, good.
which is really important.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, let's talk about that FDA decision.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming up.
Mhm.
We know that FDA approvals can be a long and difficult process.
Yes, they can, but Fortress Biotech has already secured FDA approval for 7 of their products.
Okay, so they've done it before.
Yeah,
They know how to navigate that process.
exactly.
So that gives them some credibility there.
Definitely.
But, this upcoming decision is a big one.
It is a big
I
one.
mean, it could have a big impact on their stock price.
It could. It could go up. It could go down.
It's a gamble,
It is.
but, like you said, they've been through it before.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives them a bit of an edge.
Yeah, they know what to expect, but it's still a risk.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so I think that's a pretty good example of how to approach, penny stock due diligence.
Yeah.
But let's zoom out a little bit and talk about the big picture.
Okay.
What are some key takeaways that investors should keep in mind when they're thinking about penny stocks?
Yeah. Well, I think first and foremost, remember that penny stocks are inherently risky.
Yeah,
These are often companies that are just starting out.
Right.
They don't have a long track record,
right.
and there are a lot of unknowns.
They'd go to zero.
They could.
Right. So you really got to be aware of that.
Yeah. But, with that risk comes the potential for reward.
Right. High risk, high reward.
Exactly. If you can find the right companies, the ones with a good management team, a disruptive product or service, a solid business plan,
Mm-hmm.
a favorable market environment, you could see some explosive growth.
You could hit a home run.
You could.
Yeah.
But diversification is key.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. Spread your bets around, reduce your risk, and be patient.
Right.
Investing is a long game. Don't expect to get rich quick.
Yeah. You said it before, marathon, not a sprint.
That's right. And never stop learning.
Oh, yeah.
The financial world is constantly changing, so stay informed, adapt your strategies,
Mm-hmm.
and don't be afraid to seek guidance from trusted sources.
And hey, if you're looking for a trusted source, check out AI Finance Podcast,
Our YouTube channel.
our YouTube channel. We got a ton of great content there to help you navigate all of this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as we wrap up this part of our deep dive into the world of penny stocks, I think it's important to reiterate that investing is a marathon, not a sprint.
It is.
We always hear those stories about people making a killing in the stock market, but those are the exceptions, not the rule.
Yeah.
And if you focus on those, you're going to have unrealistic expectations.
Mm.
You might make some risky decisions.
Yeah. It's important to have a long-term perspective. Do your research. Be prepared for the volatility.
And remember that there's always risk involved.
Always. No matter how much research you do, there's always risk.
So don't invest more than you can afford to lose.
Exactly. And if you need help, talk to a financial advisor.
Absolutely. Get some personalized advice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think we've given our listeners a good overview of penny stocks.
I think so too.
The potential, the risks, the importance of due diligence.
Yeah.
And most importantly, that investing should be a thoughtful and informed process, not just a gamble.
Absolutely.
So as you continue your investing journey, remember, be patient,
Mm-hmm.
be diligent, be strategic,
And never stop learning.
and never stop learning. The world is constantly changing,
It is.
and there's always something new to discover.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
And we'll be here to help you along the way. Subscribe to AI Finance Podcast, our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we've got more content coming. We're going to dive into another fascinating topic soon.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, happy investing.
Happy investing.
It's really amazing to think about the potential impact these companies could have, if they're successful.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. It just shows you the power of innovation, right? And how these smaller companies, they can really shape the future.
Yeah, and for investors, it's exciting to think about the potential returns.
Oh, for sure.
if these companies can achieve their goals.
Yeah, but we got to remember, right? Investing in penny stocks, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
No.
It takes patience, research, and you got to be willing to ride the waves.
You got to have a strong
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, these penny stocks, they're often companies that are in those early stages,
Mm,
and there's no guarantee of success, but for those who are willing to do their homework
right.
and really carefully select their investments,
Yeah,
the potential rewards can be huge.
absolutely.
And that's what we've tried to do in this deep dive, right? Is give you the knowledge and the tools that you need
Mm-hmm.
to make those informed decisions about penny stocks.
Yeah, we looked at 5 companies that are getting a lot of attention,
Mhm.
but we also talked about how important it is to do your research,
Right.
to diversify and to think long term.
Yeah, investing. It's a journey.
It is a journey. It's not a destination, you
Mhm.
know? It's about learning and adapting
Mhm.
and making smart decisions that are right for you and your financial goals.
Yeah, and remember, we're here to help you on that journey.
Mhm.
So if you're looking for more analysis, more insights, more discussions about finance,
Check out our YouTube channel,
AI Finance Podcast,
AI Finance Podcast. Subscribe.
subscribe.
We got a ton of content there to help you navigate
We're adding new content all the time
all the time.
to help you navigate the world of investing.
So be on the lookout for our next video.
Yeah, we're going to dive into another topic and uncover some more investment opportunities.
Yeah, we'll see them.
Thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
See you on